Hey guys, this is Hell Hades. This is a Raid Shadow Legends video. Guys, we've got an absolutely great video coming up today. Yesterday, I saw YST absolutely annihilate BOMMAL. He did it with a one-shot. So it was like, damn, we need to get YST on. And I know that he has been refining this team even in the last 24 hours. So YST, welcome to the channel. How you doing, mate?
How's it going, Hades? I'm so excited for you to see this, man. Like, I've been putting in, since I actually made the video on my channel, it kind of was like one of my best videos that I've ever had in like 2 years.
Yeah.
So what I kind of did was, because of the feedback and how many people that was enjoying it, I've actually took the time out last night. I probably look a little bit tired right now, to actually optimize this and make it as close to 100% as possible. And I strongly believe now this will be a viable strategy and not purely based on RNG, like I showcased in that video. So it's really optimized here. Yeah.
I've got to say, like, as soon as I saw the video yesterday, I was thinking, like, what I tend to do is if I see a great idea, I'm like, in my head, I'm like, how do I refine it? How do I kind of take it to the next step? So even if we weren't doing this today, I would have been like messing around with this comp all day today because it's such a fun comp.
Yeah.
But I guess let's see then what you've done since yesterday and kind of, you know, how you've refined it to a better strat. And I guess for those who don't know YST, apologies, I don't know how, but YST, give a bit of an intro to kind of you, your channel, etc.
Yeah, so I like to do, well, I've done like the Cornelia strategy. There might be something that you guys have seen, but I like to do clan boss stuff mainly, Doom Tower bosses, and just PvE content is my kind of go-tos when I enjoy content in this game. And yeah, that's pretty much the stuff that I like to do. I'm trying to push the limits on certain stuff. So yeah.
Yeah, nice. I know that when we were together facing off in the Deadwood kind of challenge for clan boss, a lot of people were really complimentary around the fact that, you know, you went for like an old school team and actually it kind of replicated some of the stuff you do on your channel anyway, around trying to, you know, work around damage mitigation, all that type of stuff. So I guess, guys, I will leave a link to YST's original video and his channel down below. Make sure you don't subscribe to his channel. He's growing, he's full-time, he needs your support. And he does stuff like this. So, YST, show us through it. Show us through it.
All right. So, for anybody that actually missed out on the video yesterday, I really wanted to optimize it in a way where it can reach the vast majority of the player base, because the speeds that I put in that video and the RNG in it was definitely not like optimal, right? Because the way that one was working was we needed 9 bombs up to actually one-shot BOMMAL. And that in itself was actually a really big achievement for me. But I was like, that's not enough. We need to keep going. We need to see where we can take this. So basically what I've done is I have dropped the speed all the way down, right? And for anybody that's not aware of the team, which we will showcase in a second, it's basically based off 2 ally attack champions. It could be anybody on your account, Farrakhan the Fats or whatever, or it could be dupes. And then we've got Gnishak Verminlord, the new Christmas Fusion champion, who actually has bombs on the A1 ability, and it scales to double damage when the target has more than 200,000 HP. So I thought to myself, if we can use ally attack and get as many bombs up as possible before BOMMAL takes a turn,
brilliant.
Will we be able to one-shot this with the way that it scales with the double damage? And of course, yes, it is possible. And then we've got...
Can I just cut in and quickly say, like, I don't know how long ago, but I was blessed, or not blessed, it might be said, with 3 astroliths on my account.
Yes.
And I built a team back in the day where I had a champion who didn't do double damage, astrolith. She always put the bombs out. And I built this team. It was completely uncopyable because no one else had 3 astroliths, but it was a fun team to do. And we did get the one shot, but it was no, it wasn't a one shot. I had to like recycle those abilities, and basically BOMMAL had to go twice. So this kind of like holds a place in my heart right now, because actually this is almost like what I wanted it to be.
Yeah.
Sorry, go on.
This is actually my dream team. Like ever since BOMMAL came out, on my channel, I've done so many bomb videos, Soul Drinkers, Guys to Gleefuls, Astroliths. I could never make it work. Even in like the craziest stats, I just couldn't do it. And this one champion, without using multiples or dupes, is actually the key to actually one-shot BOMMAL. But yeah, so he's got bombs and extra bombs here. And then we need an increased attack champion, preferably an Arbiter. I'm pretty sure if you're doing BOMMAL 90, you will have an Arbiter on your account by now. And it's increased attack with the turn meter fill, allowing us to drop down the speeds of somebody like a Gnishak to a way lower threshold, because we got that turn meter fill as well. And that's something that makes this a game changer. And then, guys, this is the key here. Any nuker on your accounts just for the waves, all right? Kandrathons, Barons, you name it. As long as a champion can clear the waves, that's where your world record times are going to come from, and a way to speed up your process. Now, if anybody that's asking, can you use free ally attack champions? The answer is yes, it will be more optimal, but there's the RNG factor on wave 2 against Coroner, where you can actually lose a champion. So I don't highly recommend using free, but if you do have the stats to make them survive, it's 100% a possibility with free ally attacks, yeah. So,
yeah, because you've actually got someone like a Kreela actually hits really hard, doesn't she? Like, she probably could clear a wave, like a wave of enemies with her AoE hits.
Yeah. But as you see
here, for sure.
Basically, my aim is, I didn't really want to go crazy stats, right? Because it's kind of realistic. Not everybody can get it. So as you see here, I haven't even maxed up a banner. I've not maxed up the amulets. On Longbid, it was just any gear like +A and just the speeds. Arbiter, I dropped the speed down so much to like 275 and just enough accuracy to place our debuffs. I'll move myself. We can move ourselves out of the way. So Gnishak Verminlord, we've got any stats. It's just stats over sets here. And we're going at 6.7k attack. I'm not sure exactly how low we can go because it's really hard to judge when the bombs explode, right?
Right, yeah.
And then we've gone for 221 speed, which was the sweet spot for me with the turn meter fill, allowing him to take a turn before BOMMAL, which is around 250 speed. And then we've got enough accuracy to place our debuffs. We're a little bit overkill at 400. So you could drop it down to around 355, 360. You'd be completely fine.
So like you say, stats over sets, as long as he's got high attack.
High attacks, that's all I've done. So we've got attack % on the gauntlets, attack % on the chest plate, attack % on the boots, just optimizing the stats as much as possible here. But yeah, masteries, we've gone to the... Let's just move ourselves the other way here.
Yeah, cool.
So we've gone the War Master tree, and potentially I'm probably doing the wrong one. We could potentially go Giant Slayer,
right?
But a triple one. Yeah, so Giant Slayer probably the best way to go. So as you see, it's not even like fully optimized in terms of masteries. And then the support tree was just to get accuracy stats and stuff. But one thing that I need to say, guys, before anybody tries to replicate this, please do not put which mastery is it? This one, Evil Eye. Because if the bombs proc, then basically the A1 of Gnishak Verminlord is a random hitter. And if you start to proc bombs down, he will then spread the bombs and try and attack the bombs instead of BOMMAL himself.
Ah, interesting.
So you need to make sure you've got no turn meter reduction. Otherwise, you're not going to see a great run. Oh, look at you, Hades. You're right. We're right next to each other now. But all right, guys. Longbeard, pretty much you can have him at a similar speed, but you want him to go before Gnishak Verminlord. Reason being is we need to put the ally attacks out whilst the increased attack is on Gnishak as he procs an extra turn. Because in my previous video, I made Gnishak go first, and then he loses the increased attack for the ally attacks. So just make sure, it could be anywhere above 220, but just faster than your bomb champion. So 253 speed, the rest of the stats do not matter. It's just down to your guys' optimization if you want to do it.
And I guess it's just, literally just make sure they stay away for alive for the waves.
Yeah, and the great part is, you do not need books. If you've just got this guy in the vault, and you've got a wave clearing champion, you don't even need books for this dude. But I would recommend War Master, which I'll explain in the run. And you basically just want champions that have got ally attack with attacks with 4, right? Well, so Kreela attacks with 3.
Oh, okay.
So it's like there's a little bit of RNG there. If you want to use somebody else, you perfectly can. It's just who I wanted to use on my account, as she was a previous fusion, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, this one doesn't really matter. Masteries, we've gone from the defense tree just for like whatever, and then the main thing is just War Master once again. Like that's the same on every single champion.
I guess even the War Master's not that important on these champions if the bomb's one shot.
I think it's not needed. I've done it like without it, but I recommend it, and I'll explain in the actual run of why.
Yeah, okay.
But on Kreela the Witch Arm, we've gone for 250 speed, so in that same kind of fresh fold as Longbeard. The rest doesn't really matter, just whatever stats. I just proved it here with like not maxing anything up. She does need to be booked on an A2 if you want a 100% chance to ally attack, as it is only on an 80%. So if you have got a Kreela, you've not booked her up, and you want to try this out, if you don't care about the 80% chance, then you might want to book this up.
Yeah, she's actually a bit of a one-of-a-kind ally attack that you absolutely have to book her out to guarantee it, which is a shame, isn't it? But yeah.
Same kind of thing. The rest of the masteries here, guys, does not matter at all. Literally, you can put anything you want. Just go for War Master. That's like the main thing.
Yeah.
Then I think we covered him, right? Yeah, we covered him.
Yeah.
And Arbiter. Well,
Arbiter's just speed.
yeah, just speed. So we got like 275 speed, just making sure that it doesn't matter which speed she is, as long as she's faster than your ally attacks and your bomb champion, that's all you need. So I reduced their speed from like 350 down to 275 just to showcase that. 350 accuracy because we need the weaken on the A1 when we do the ally attack, so that's very important. In my previous video, I used the Helicaf because I didn't want to optimize the accuracy on the Arbiter, and then I was like, if we got ally attacks and she's got a very similar chance, then a Helicaf with a 50-50 shot on a 2-time hitter once booked, this is more than enough to be able to proc that consistently. So yeah, that's pretty much the main thing for her.
I guess are you taking, I didn't see the mastery. Are you taking mastery to like improve that another 5%? You know, with like sniper there.
Let's see. No, I haven't even done that. So this was just like an arena build. I've not even changed this. So I didn't even put War Master or anything. So you guys can really optimize this. Like,
yeah, so I think taking sniper on her, another, it's not needed, like you say, but another 5% chance, sometimes that can make the difference between...
Especially if you want to start farming, because this is actually a farmable team, like, easily. You can put an auto farm and it'll work.
I guess the cool thing is, like, even if it's 95%, because you don't ever lose... You don't lose your keys. It's just, you know what, it failed a run. But if it's super quick, I'd be building this tomorrow. And by the way, guys, I did say yesterday, if you could do this fusion... You should do this fusion. I said that yesterday before I saw this video, and now it's like that. Alarm bells. If you can do it, go and do it.
Do you know what it is? That's why I put so much effort into this team, because I've seen that in the player base, so many people were underwhelmed by his kit. From my comment section,
I feel like he's mental.
I kind of took it upon myself, and I get a lot of comments saying, "Oh, nerf incoming." On that's pretty much in every fusion, but. I feel like it's our job as content creators to actually show the limits of these champions, whether that be a solo build or beating BOMMAL, because that's the whole point of their kits. This is where they shine, guys. So, yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
So the 5th champion, this will be anybody in your account. Just choose your fastest one, any nuker. In the runs that I've recorded for this video, we've used a Kanjafon because he's great for the waves on the AoE ability.
Yeah.
But my world record team was with a Baron because he does the Sky Piercer. It's very, very quick. If you've got him in refresh accessories and you one-shot both waves, you probably beat what you see today. But I think it's going to be a long time before we see anyone beat this team, honestly. I don't think it's possible. But, all right. Are you ready?
If anything, it'll just be refining what you've already done, right? Rather than a whole different
if I was to sit and optimize this to a T, I just wanted to make it as realistic as possible here. I didn't want to
makes sense,
Yeah, so, all right. Are you ready?
Let's do it. Let's have a look. Let's watch it.
All right. So this is team number 1, and the time that you see here is not what is my world record. We'll kind of reveal that at the end.
Cool.
So I prepared a few teams because they went different ways. I want to show all of the possibilities. And we'll show the presets straight after the runs, guys. So bombs go out, AoE attacks. We're going to save that AoE ability from Candy just so he has it for wave 2, as the bombs are able to kill the wave 1.
Because I tell you what, even if you refined your Vermin Lord to be have more like crit, he probably would have just cleared that wave in one shot.
Yeah. And Hades, while this happens, I need a maximum damage. This has to happen. When you see, I actually think your mind is gonna blow. Literally.
Yeah. Do I need the bandana? Hold on.
Wait, you need a bandana. Let's pause this. You got it? We need a bandana. There we go.
Yeah, we should have thought about this.
Guys, this is gonna blow your minds. If you've not seen this yet, make sure you guys drop a subhead to Hades, smash that like button, share this with your best friends. Let's go. I'm hyped. Genzin mask. Oh, this is a rare occasion.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Look at this.
Bandana on the mask.
Let's go. So ally attack.
We needed.
With the increased attack, we got the bombs on the A1 ability. There's the weaken from Arbiter. And then they come through with another ally attack. We're gonna place no bombs on this one, which is really fine here. 2 bombs go out. Extra turn. 7 bombs in total. 3, 2, 1. Bow.
Whoa, and he's down. Damn, that is sweet.
Maximum damage.
Wait, hold on. Maximum damage. Like, hold on a second here. Like, I just want to talk through a couple of things.
Yeah.
I was thinking when you put a weaken on Arbiter, right? I was thinking that it wasn't in my head that the ally attacks proc the weaken. I was thinking that you had to speed round and she goes again before bomb stuff. So that's actually perfect. Like I was like, is Arbiter the right choice here? Definitely she is. So that's
100%,
absolutely cool.
Because she does the 2 things we need. We need the increased attack and we need the weaken. So why not bring in a free-to-play champion in Arbiter, right?
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I just want to break it down a little bit because in my previous video, I needed 9 bombs. So if you want to go check that one out of how that one worked is.
Yeah, I'll link that below.
I felt like there was too much RNG there. Like for a player to do 9 bombs, and I did say in that video, I don't recommend it until I optimize it. And this is optimized. So as you see here, on the second hit with Kreela, we actually placed no bombs here. You see that?
Yeah.
So no bombs. And then on this next
So
one...
that's poor RNG right there, right?
Yeah. And then look, 2 extra bombs there. So now we're at 5 with the weaken. So add the total here. Oops, I'm just going to go back a little bit more. So just let that go back up again. So here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're actually allowed to have 2 less bombs, which I think is game-changing for everybody in this game, because trying to proc 9 is very hard with RNG, and it's like
and that
a
was at the
40%.
6.7k-ish attack, right? To get it to 7.
Yeah, but I don't know how low we can go. Maybe someone like Saphira from HH Gaming or somebody could do the maths on it.
Do the actual maths on it, yeah.
But we might actually be able to get away with 6. I've not managed to make it proc only 6 yet. It's always been 7+. I find it hard to get less than 6 or more than 6.
I'm thinking like, this is great for the average player account. Some people, what, 6.7k? I can't get to that. We just saw it. Attack percent gloves, attack percent chest, attack percent boots. As long as you've got a bit of speed in there, you can do it. Not even wearing cruel gear right now.
Nothing.
You know, I don't know. Is your faction guardians like
nope, no faction guardians, no max on the attack percent on my forced, on my Great Hall. And also, he's only at 6.7k attack with all attack percent. And he's only at 220 speed, guys. It's not like he's 266 in the other video. I think 220 is reasonable, honestly.
Yeah.
To get those kind of stats.
And can we just talk through here what you did there? Because I thought you were going to go. So you go, well, obviously the ally tax is always his A1, but you go A3.
So, yes, I'll explain it.
More bombs?
Yeah, so basically we're going to do increase attack, ally attack, which is the A1 for the bombs. So we plot up to 3 there. Then the next ally attack, there is the RNG of Kreela not taking him into the ally attack, but it's very rare.
Yeah.
And then here we're going to do open up with the A3, procs the extra turn whilst the increase attack is on, and then you proc the extra bombs, and then it's the one shot. And yeah, pretty cool, man.
And that was A3 into A1, yeah, to get the extra bombs.
A3 into A1, yeah.
Yeah.
But you block off the A2 with presets, which I'll show after.
That's what I was wondering. Yeah. Okay, cool.
And then this is number 2. I've recorded so many runs just to like show you guys how consistent it is. So I guess we can just come through here. It doesn't really matter about the waves. Go into the boss.
Yeah, well, just I guess while you're doing that, what sort of win rate have you got then? Because obviously there is a bit of RNG at the moment, but not a lot.
Honestly, it's very rare that I've lost. Like to get 7 bombs with 2 ally attacks, the extra turn, and the A1 again, you've got around like you can potentially place maybe 14 to 15 bombs hypothetically.
You're guaranteed the 3-2, right? They're guaranteed.
Yeah.
So other than that, it's just can you get 5 out of 3 A1s? Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Because you get 2 from the A3, so we got 7 again there. One shot.
Pop! 59 seconds, man. That is so good.
It's crazy,
BOMMAL's a problem for everyone, right? BOMMAL is a massive issue.
Yeah.
You know what's funny as well? Like, I know this isn't what this video is about, but if you've only got one ally attack champion, but you've also got someone like a Geo, then you could do the same strat but with Geo in the last spot, and I bet you still take this boss down with the Geo passive kicking in. Like,
probably,
I think there's actually a lot of different things to use this for as a base.
Do you know what else is, Hades?
You achieve it.
Do you know what else is really cool? Do you know how it's passive? It replaces it with poisons.
Yes.
So if you lose a bomb, let's just say hypothetically you only get 6 bombs up. As long as one champion survives, the poison damage kills the rest. So it makes up the extra bomb. So you can actually, I think you can afford to only have 6 bombs, but then there's the RNG of making somebody survive long enough for the poison to tick 1 turn. And that kind of makes up for the extra bomb that you lost out. But it's very consistent, man.
What's cool with that is these ally attack champions don't need to be built for damage. You can actually build them tanky. Like they just need to ally attack at the right time.
Yeah.
So I think you got way loads of options with this.
So this will be just like the last run that we'll show for now. And then, so as you see here, we lost, we never even brought the ally attack in there. That's just another thing I wanted to showcase. So look, right down, we didn't even have the second ally attack. Watch this.
Damn, it's gone.
Look at this. So guys, pay close attention here. So for anybody thinking, oh, what happens if the RNG or Kreela fails? Watch this. Where was the ally attack there? Boom, boom. There, no ally attack.
Yeah.
So we missed out on like a whole rotation and we still one-shotted with good RNG. So there's so many potentials to beat this. Like you just need 7 bombs.
100%.
There we go.
Damn, that's so good.
But
it's so damn good.
Really, really cool. So in terms of the actual team itself, I guess I should just break down because the presets is very important in order to like one-shot boss. And the fastest team that I ever made was actually with the Baron, and that was 40 seconds, 20 turns taken. And that was like the world record that I did.
Yeah.
But in terms of like how we set this up,
Damn.
So we got Gnishak Vermin Lord. First opener with this on wave 1 just to place the bombs. Wave 2, we want to block off the A3 because we need it on cooldown. And then we will just do the first priority on this one. Wave 3, we want a first priority and block this off. So when he does the extra turn, he leads into the A1 again. And that's very important.
Yeah, so I did just on John, on him, right? So if you've got someone, let's say this is a higher end account, like I was thinking in my head, I could bring Ethos. Ethos clears wave 1, Ethos clears wave 2, so he's got 2 AoEs, or a Leo, someone like that. Then you would actually just make sure that you completely close off his A3 100%, right? So if you don't feel like you're going to use him, you just want to make sure that A3 is 100% up for final wave, yeah?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. And then Kreela, we're going to be blocking off the ally attacks, and the same kind of deal. First priority here, because we wanted to go first. Same thing on Longbeard. Block it off on wave 2, and make sure that you've got it on wave 3. Your Nuka champion, whatever you want to do just to clear the waves. So that's very flexible. You can use anybody on your account. As long as they're a Nuka, that's all you need.
And you've actually got the speed, just looking at your speed for your Nuka there. He doesn't need to be quick at all.
No, I just did that for fun, just because he's going last and for the wave 2. So
the waves are so killable, aren't they? They're so slow. You can actually bring a very slow Nuka, and you actually don't really want him in the way for the final boss stage, do you? Like, he wants to go last. In fact, he won't get a turn in the final boss, will he?
Yeah. Well, he does with the ally attacks, but apart from it, he doesn't actually take a turn. Yeah. So do you know what? Potentially, guys, you could even put your Nuka in Stone Skin, and if you got him in Stone Skin, then you could potentially like tank the hit in case you don't get all the bombs out, and that will give you time for the poisons to tick. That could be a good idea.
Yeah.
Or like a Swift Parry set. And then afterwards, it'll be an Arbiter. We just want to block off the Mentor of Heroes on round 2, and a first priority on obviously that one because we want to go first. So the increased attack.
Yeah.
And that was pretty much it. And if we head into best teams, just to prove that it was done, there we go. 20 turns in, what was that, 40 seconds on the best teams.
40 seconds, yeah.
So it just shows, it puts it into, like, even if you look at Hell Hades' team here, we got a Geomancer, we got Gnishak, and we got a Duchess, and we did it in half the turn count. And it shows how well this team is.
This is like my actual best team that I run on my main account. So we're on the test server here.
Yeah.
This is my best team that I run on my main account, but I put Gnishak in instead of like another tanky champion. Like I think I got a Sifi on my main account, and it massively sped up my team before. That's why I was kind of like, this champion's going to be good for BOMMAL, 100%, 5 out of 5 on the website type of thing. Yeah. I hadn't thought about this kind of like double ally attack genius move to get tons of bombs out. I was just thinking like throw his bombs out from his A3 into A2. So yeah, man, it's super cool.
It's so funny. Do you know what it is? I think it's Marvel that makes me come up with these teams, because with Cornelia, right, which we've actually got a video coming out tomorrow, right? And
tomorrow, yeah.
So we've actually, with the Cornelia one, I was watching Hawkeye and I thought about it. Then yesterday I did the videos for like the 10x and stuff, and I was just watching Avengers. I was just thinking, yo, ally attack strategy. Let's go, man. I don't know. It is what it is, but I hope you guys really enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed it as well, Hades.
Yeah, look, guys, make sure you go and sub to YST. He comes up with really ingenious, like, different comps for different stuff in this game. He thinks outside the box, which is what I love about his channel. I will drop his link to his original video and his channel down below. Not leave this video without hitting a sub to YST. He needs more. YST, thank you for coming on the channel and kind of showing this off, man.
Oh, anytime. I appreciate your time, and I'm actually happy that you really enjoyed it and got the bandana on. And we actually managed to get the mask,
on today.
The mask and the bandana in the same video, and that's a rare occasion. Let's go.
Awesome. Well, guys, look, hope you enjoyed it. I've been Hell Hades. This is YST. We'll see you later.